and welcome to our second virtual homeowner maintenance event. I just wanted to come on and introduce myself. I'm one of the customer care and service team members, and I'm the one on chat daily. So if you ever have a question, come chat with me, I'm there. Okay, enough about me, let's get to the good stuff. So today we're going to be learning about prepping your home for summer. So please participate, ask us questions, because if you do, you might have a chance to win a $50 Home Depot gift card. And now I just want to introduce one of our construction managers, Devin, who's going to be talking us through prepping your home for summer.
Hi, one of the most important things that you can do prepping your home for spring and summertime and in the winter is changing your furnace filters. Your furnace filters are located in your cold air returns throughout the house. There are usually 1 to 2 of them. There are 3 different sizes. You have a 20 by 20, a 14 by 14, and a 16 by 16. Let me show you how to do it. Just get a step stool or a ladder, and there's 2 latches located right here on the cold air return. Just pull them down. This will open. You're going to take your old filter, which I like to put the dates right on my filters so I know to change them every 60 days. It's going to keep you breathing healthy, and it's going to keep your furnace and AC running efficiently. Grab your new filter with your new date on it. And you always want to make sure the arrows are pointing up for the airflow. Just place the filter in there. There are metal tabs you can adjust so the filter will stay in place. And then close this door back up by pushing the latches back up. And that's it. Ceiling fans. When you have a ceiling fan, you want to keep your ceiling fan running clockwise in the winter time. So it's taking the heat that rises and blowing it downward, and counterclockwise in the summertime so that cool air is pulled up and distributed throughout the house. Let's run outside and let's talk about foundation vents. So if your house has a crawl space, you have foundation vents that are located on the foundation all around the perimeter of your home. We want to make sure we keep those open in the spring and summertime and closed in the fall. The reason we want to keep them open is we want to have healthy airflow going through your crawl space to keep it dry. It's really simple to do. This foundation vent is in the open position. There are 2 different settings on here. You can just open it all the way up by grabbing this handle right here and pushing it up and resting it right on that setting right there. To close them in the winter, just grab a hold of it and pull it and fold that down. Let's also talk about rain gutters. They're located around your house. You always want to make sure in the spring and summertime those are clean and they don't have any debris in them. Sometimes trees and things like that will get leaves in the gutters. If you have a level place that you can set an A-frame ladder up, that's the best option. Just get up there. You can use a small garden shovel or your hand and clean all that debris out of there. Once the major debris is out, you can also use a garden hose to flush all of the stuff out of your gutters. Let's go talk about your AC unit. So your AC units are usually located on the side of your home or in the rear of your home. Some of the important things to be mindful of is you want to make sure that they stay clean and there's no debris in them. It's a good idea when your AC unit is off to hose it. Use just a garden hose or a spray nozzle, hose it off. You'll see the dirt running out of it. And also be careful that when you're mowing your lawn or you're trimming, that the grass clippings and weeds and things like that don't get close to that. You want to keep it free of all of that stuff. There's also an AC disconnect located on the wall that if you need to disconnect the power to the unit to work on it or to spray it off, you can pull this right out, and then when you're done, put that back in. So I always like to go around my house in the spring and summertime and spray off my siding. That's totally okay. You can do that. Just use your hose and a spray nozzle. You can rinse the siding off, get the dirt off of it. And also you can use a pressure washer, but we do recommend that being on a very low setting. That way you won't peel any paint off the side of your house.
Perfect. I'm gonna go up front and do a Q&A. All right, Devin, are you ready for some Q&A questions?
I'm ready.
Okay, this question is from Jennifer, and it's going back to air filters. She is wondering if you recommend a certain brand.
Just I like to stock up on them at Home Depot or Lowe's. You don't need to spend a lot of money on air filters. Just basically a 1-inch filter is all you need. There are allergen filters out there that if you have problems with that, you can invest in those, but just a standard regular filter is fine.
The next question for you is, how do I get to the light bulbs in the flush mount fixtures in the bedrooms?
Okay, in some of our homes we have LED fixtures, so if by chance, which is rare, those were to go out, you would have to replace the whole fixture. But some of our homes also do have flush mounts with bulbs in them, and there's usually a little decorative piece that you can unscrew, pull the globe down, replace the bulbs, put the globe back up, and screw that on.
The next question is, how do you recommend spraying off your home for cobwebs and dirt? What sort of pressure is okay, and is there a spot we need to use more caution around than others?
We talked about that just a second ago. A garden hose with a spray nozzle is fine. You would want to avoid your foundation vents. You wouldn't want to spray any water down into your crawl space, but you can use the pressure washer like we talked about, but just like I said, make sure you have it on a low setting.
We have a couple people asking how to change the direction of the ceiling fan.
There is a reverse button right on the side of the ceiling fan. When the fan is in the off position, go up there and change that button and it'll go the opposite direction.
Okay everyone, well thank you for joining. We'll announce who won the Home Depot gift card within the next 24 hours on Facebook, and don't forget to chat with me on the new feature on the CBHhomes.com.